Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Holly with the Nestle Valley Farmhouse, and today we are going to do some back to school homemaking. Oh my goodness, it is already that time of year. I actually did start our back to school shopping a little bit sooner than I planned to, and from here on out I say first week of August at the bare minimum you should be shopping for your school stuff. So this video is coming out a little later than I intended, but we've just been so busy, swamped over here with all our summer plans, summer enjoying, that it's just been hard. So this morning I'm getting the kitchen all tidied up and getting ready for, I'm going to make some bagels this morning, and I am looking forward to doing some back to school shopping. So I know I talked maybe last year, was it last fall, probably about like what we're going to do. We are a formally homeschooling family, but we have decided to send our kids to public school once again this year. So some of our deciding factors were my kids, when we were homeschooling, I have two kids that were struggling with certain things like reading. One still kind of struggles in math, and I just did not feel like I was able to give them what they needed. I was very burnt out, very overwhelmed, and I found that one of my kids actually does better when she has a little bit of, I don't know if peer pressure is the right word, but they just do a lot better whenever there's other people there. They have a special program that's not quite, because they don't need an IEP. I think they're just kind of a slow learner. I also think that we have a little bit of personality. How do I put it delicately? We're very similar. So we're very stubborn in some ways. And so I think we were just kind of feeding off of that. And it was just really hard. So putting them in public school, actually, like, I know it's going to sound bad, not bad, but I literally felt like I got my life back. So, I have really kind of relinquished and kind of let go of because I feel like in our Christian culture, there's definitely a push more so recently of basically you should be homeschooling. Now, I've talked to my mom, and of course, when I was a kid growing up, we did have a family that we were actually very close to for a while that were homeschool family. And she said that that never was a thought that crossed her mind, but I know that there was probably some of that pressure too. She said she felt I remember it's kind of funny because, as a Christian, it's hard because there's so many, I guess, denominations, and there's certain people that I feel like can, how do I put it? Like the whole, some people struggle with different things. And so some people are more strict on certain things with their faith. Other people are maybe not as strict, but they still have a strong faith. And so one thing that I've learned, especially with my family, is that we were very, I guess, particular where we moved. We're kind of in a more conservative pocket of the area that we live in, and the schools are actually better than what I feel like you hear on a lot of the shows that people watch, that there are, of course, horrible things going on in schools, but that doesn't necessarily mean that every school is going to be like that, and that doesn't necessarily mean that your child is going to be affected by it, I guess. And we just decided that being able to send them to school and still be reinforcing our values at home so far has worked out. I'm not saying it's never going to, we're never going to homeschool again, but I think we've just decided for the near future, for now, we are going to continue sending our kids to public school. They've gotten the help that they've needed. They're all thriving. They have friend groups now. And the nice thing is there's a local church that does, a church after school program. There's a youth group, of course. So my older two will be going to youth group on Wednesday nights this fall. And then my first grader actually will be going to it's kind of like a youth group, but it's right after school. And you can actually, the way our town is, because we have a lovely small little town, the kids can ride the bus to the church. And then, so basically I can just go pick him up after the program. So that has been something that I absolutely love, and we're really looking forward to it. And as you can see, I'm getting the Bible study out. We have been doing this Bible study over the summer from Not Consumed. I've really enjoyed it. And it's just, I've been finding other ways, I guess, to reinforce our values, to kind of disciple my kids. It's so funny because I really have felt maybe a desire to do that in the last couple of years. I'm sure, with just all that's going on in the world and just wanting to give our kids a really firm foundation of what we believe. And so I feel like we've done the Bible study over the summer. It's been great. It's been really helpful. And we've also, they've done a little bit of school here and there. I mean, we're now in the month of August. So obviously our schooling has kind of slowed down a little bit, and that's fine too, because they need some downtime. But so we were finishing up. We didn't end up finishing the whole Bible study, but I'm actually going to save it. And I think we're going to work on it maybe over Christmas break, just to kind of give the kids a little something to focus on. But so what I'm going to be doing today, kind of getting ready for back to school, is I'm going to be cleaning up my entryway. So the one, I guess, stressor that I have with school is just the amount of shoes. And my biggest issue with shoes is the fact that we have gone through so many pairs of shoes this last year. I buy my shoes from Walmart because that's where I have close to me. That's where I can take the kids to try them on. And I really feel like overall, like the kids have not, like they just wear out quickly. Like it's not really their fault. The kids do the best they can. And I have another kid who's literally grown. I feel like she's grown 2 shoe sizes this year. So we were actually planning on, we were going to go to a sporting goods store, but I have, my sister-in-law is like she shops at this place called Ross. It's kind of like a discount store. They have a lot of overstock items, and she always finds like the cutest stuff. So we're actually going to meet up with her today and hopefully get, we ended up meeting up with her today instead of tomorrow, so you'll hear me say that earlier. But I really think it was really helpful to go to Ross to get shoes. They were on sale, so way cheaper than what I was expecting to spend. And so overall, for our kind of back to school stuff, we bought backpacks for the kids. I bought the 2 older girls some planners for school. I have not gotten all their school supplies yet, but I have gotten their, there's my mom and daughter. They're helping me. They're just hanging out while we're trying to get stuff cleaned up. But we got backpacks, shoes, and my son got a couple extra shirts because he was low on like short sleeve shirts. And I ended up spending, and I got him a really cute church shirt too. It's got little dinosaurs on its button up. I should have shown it, but maybe I'll pop in a picture of it just so you can see how adorable it is. But I think I ended up spending all in all like $179 on backpacks and shoes. So that was better than I was expecting. I probably have another $100 to spend on school supplies, maybe a little less if I can kind of be a little particular about what I get. But I'm kind of excited that it wasn't too crazy expensive. Obviously the hope is these backpacks that the kids got will last them several years because they're better quality backpacks. So I'm hoping to at least get 2 years out of the older girl's backpack. My son's backpack was $10, so we'll see, but I was really excited about that. So I'm just getting the shoe area all cleaned up and got the shoes organized so then I can know what shoes we're going to be getting. All right, quick cleaning update. So I've swept the floor in here. These are all like the fall shoes. Most of them are my shoes that I'm just not using right now. And so those are all kind of reorganized. I just throw them in a basket. These, it is still a little messy, but these are all the shoes that I'm currently using. I do have a couple pairs of fall shoes, but some of them are mine and some of them are for like Isaac's. All right, Thieves, you need to move. So these are all shoes that are either like sports shoes or the kids have either not grown into or some have grown out of. So these are just going to go upstairs in a closet and they're going to be put away so that we can pull from them when we need them for like sports and stuff. So I cleaned up, and the girls right now have these kind of, I don't know, we get them from Walmart. They're already starting to wear out, even though they're not that old.
Mine
but everybody
is really small for me.
But we have, come over here, bud. Each kid has some slides or some flip-flops, and these are water shoes. And then these are all the shoes that either are worn out, need to be thrown away, or I'm missing pairs. And so I clean this up a little bit. We're going to be hanging our backpacks from here. So my plan is today, actually we're planning on going shopping for clothes tomorrow with my sister-in-law. Today we're going to maybe try to pick out backpacks. We're just going to go to the local Walmart because they have some decent, and we're just going to hopefully they're like $25 backpacks. Hopefully they'll last for at least the school year. And then I think what I'm going to do for shoes, because I'm like, as you can see, shoes are like really overwhelming for me, is the kids are just going to get one pair of like nice sneakers from like Big Five or kind of like a sporting goods store. We've been there before and we've had good luck in the past. So I'm kind of hoping that they can hopefully last most of the year. My goal is like they're still going to need to get shoes for basketball, which we've been really lucky. We've been able to get either off of Amazon or Walmart, really like under $20 pairs of shoes. And since they're only using them for like a few months, it's fine. There's actually a couple pairs of those in here that are still in decent shape. The kids have just outgrown. So of course, when the littles start, because everyone's probably going to play basketball. And if they don't, they don't. Maybe I can help out a niece or nephew. So, so that's kind of how I've organized the shoes for now. Everybody, it is summertime. Everybody's just having all sorts of feelings today. So I'm kind of hoping to buy a pair of like $40 to $50 shoes for each kid that goes into school. And hopefully that will solve all my shoe issues. So this is the cleaned up area. I put that basket of like baseball stuff in my closet. I ended up just putting the shoe basket in the closet and underneath the laundry basket. So we ended up going to Ross today, and oh my gosh, they had such an amazing selection. So this was basically the last week of July, first week of August that we did this, and oh my goodness, you guys, there was so much there. So Sayla got a North Face backpack, MJ got it's Puma brand, I think, and they were like, hers was $20, Sayla's was $30, but they're like better quality backpacks, so I'm excited. I also got a couple planners for the big girls because they need, I just want to help them, you know, be organized. Corbin wanted those. These shoes were like $10 and they're super cute, and my daughter loved them. And then Corbin got these cute Skechers, so I'm super excited. And then those were Under Armour shoes, so I'm hopeful that those shoes are all great. And then we had to stop at Red Lobster for dinner because it was a fun shopping trip. So I am looking forward to the school year. I'm actually, my parents are now kind of sort of staying with us. They're actually officially retired, which is kind of bittersweet for me because obviously they're kind of at that season of life. So they're planning on actually making our house their home base for now, but they're going to be doing a lot of traveling this next year. But I'm seriously considering looking at possibly going back to work for the schools. There's something that, I mean, my mom used to work in like the lunchroom and she loved it. And so there's something that I kind of, you know, at this point, as the kids are getting older, I'm kind of looking forward to kind of moving on and reaching new goals, I guess. Right now, I'm still enjoying being a stay-at-home mom. And obviously I don't know like how long we'll be doing that. Obviously the way things go, we've just been enjoying it and just been trying to focus on serving my family, which has been really great. So I'm excited for public school this year. I've gotten to know a lot of parents with my kids being in sports. We actually have a kiddo that's going to try cheerleading this fall. I'm super excited. It was another thing. It was a junior cheer program. It was $150 and it was like a 3-month or 2-month program. And so she's super excited. She's my sporty kid. She wants to do gymnastics stuff. And so since we don't have a gymnastics like place close to us, I hope that this is something that she can enjoy for the school year. So I'm really excited. Look how big my zucchini plant is getting. My garden is growing. My tomatoes are still super green, so I'm kind of nervous about that. Hopefully we'll get some ripe tomatoes soon because I really want to make some tomato sauce. I might just I'm going to do what I can this fall for canning wise, but I don't know how much produce I'm going to actually be able to can, but here's hoping. So we're looking forward to, you know, to everything. We had a great experience last year in the school overall. And so, yeah, we're just enjoying it. We're just enjoying kind of the last few days or weeks of summer before we are back to school. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us today, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.